watching AM and Live. You're watching AM and Live. Hallelujah, God. Change me, oh God. Make me more like you. Change me, oh God, and wash me through and through. Create in me a clean heart, so that I may worship your. Change me, oh God. Oh, make me more like you. Change me, oh God, and wash me through and through. Create in me, oh God, a clean heart, so that I may worship your. I need you to change me like only you can, God. Just change me. God, I'm asking you to change me. Rearrange me, God, please change me. I know you'll do it again, God, you will. Change me. Anybody want God to change me? Oh, from the inside out, God, change me, rearrange me, God, oh, change me, oh, change, make a change that will last, God, oh, change me, so the world may know that you're King, oh, King of my life, oh, change me, change me, oh, if that's your prayer, just say, change me, God, just cry out for change and say, God, this is my year, God, oh, change me from the inside out, God. change my life complete. Change. Oh God, you took a vessel like me and you changed me. Just say change. 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 I'm so glad he changed me. A wonderful change has come over me. Oh.
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hello.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, fine. Just fine. Glad to be there for the month of July.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Yes, we're already 2 days in July.
Yeah.
So
It's
we're
crazy. The year's going by.
Mhm.
we're now embarking on the second half of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, in a few weeks we're gonna be sitting here and saying this is 2023.
That's right.
Now, how was
Yeah.
everyone's Sabbath here? I know Marie, your Sabbath was over some 7 hours ago, right?
Yes. Yes.
So how was your day?
Yes.
Yeah, so everything went cool with me today. Obviously, at Magazine Street, Seventh Adventist Church. And we had a really cool worship service, and then Pastor Tate preached. Who is Pastor Tate? We talked about him back in March, I think it was.
Okay.
And we talked about having him on the show, and he's going to be on in a few weeks, actually. So in a couple of weeks, actually. So we all will find out who Pastor Tate is. But in the meantime, so everything went really well today. It was really cool. I can't complain at all.
Very good. Yeah, we had today the conference president, Dr. Bird. He is serving as the interim pastor of Dallas City Temple. So today was his first Sabbath there as the interim pastor, and per usual, he left the church. He had to rebuild because he tore it down today. He reminded us or informed us it's time for revival. So we're poised now, or he has a church poised for revival. So it's an exciting time in the life of the church. So we're looking forward to see what God has in store. So Marie, any new and exciting things going on with you over there in the land of France?
It was cool today, but last week we had a wonderful Sabbath. We had a American chorale with us last week. The Jeremy Winson Chorale was in France on tour.
Okay.
And I've been to the concert. It was wonderful.
So,
you know about them?
I have not heard of them. Or have you, Joel? I haven't heard of that.
I haven't.
It sounds like aliens.
Okay. I'm going to check that stream out then.
Yes. Jeremy Winson Chorale.
Okay.
I think the conductor is the cousin of Mark and Joe Cable.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, from Tate 6. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
So we know that even when you're strolling through YouTube with different groups, I'm always amazed when I hear some of the sounds and some of the groups.
Right.
It's like France. I mean, it is amazing.
Wonderful.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
It just goes to show how universal music is. So it doesn't matter where you are, where you're from. When you hear that sound of music, you are like, okay, I know that. I know that sound. So it's so amazing to be a part of a ministry, an industry of music that no matter where you go,
Yeah.
that you will have that amazing sound. We have some guests today with us that also has an amazing
Yes.
sound from
Sure.
our French brothers and sisters. So we want to bring them on so that we can hear from the couple. Is it Benet?
Benny.
Benny.
Benny. Benny.
Benny.
Benny.
I'm just messing up their name, so I should bring them on so they can help me
Pronounce it right?
right. And so we have Benny with us tonight, and
Yes.
also to make sure that
Yes.
I don't continue to mess up too badly. We also, with the help of Marie, have a translator, Amaric, who is we're really grateful to have him with us tonight, so that we can make sure that we are getting the right message relayed over to them. So let's bring them on now and speak with Benny and Amaric. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
How's everyone?
Welcome.
Salut, salut.
Hello,
Bonjour
hello.
tout le monde.
Hello, everyone.
Comment allez-vous?
How is everybody?
Oh, good.
Doing fine. Thank you. Doing fine. Glad to have you with us on tonight.
Ça va très bien. Nous sommes contents de vous avoir ici avec nous ce soir.
Super, c'est un plaisir. Salut Thomas, salut Joël, salut
It's
Marie.
great. It's a pleasure. You say hi,
Salut
Thomas.
tout le
Hi,
monde.
Joel.
Yeah.
Hello. So, for those of us who may not be too familiar with Benny, could you just give us a little background for the couple and your ministry?
Ok, donc pour ceux qui ne sont pas très familiers avec Benny, est-ce que vous pouvez nous donner un petit peu d'arrière-plan, un petit peu d'informations à votre sujet?
Alors, Benny, Bless en anglais, c'est le groupe que nous formons, Ruben, mon époux et moi.
Okay, so Benny, which means blessed in English, is the group that we have together with my husband and I.
Nous composons certains chants ensemble pour la gloire de Dieu. Nous faisons, s'il le faut, appel à d'autres personnes.
So we compose songs together for the glory of God, and we also sometimes call upon other people too.
Cool.
Et on espère faire passer le message du Seigneur à travers nos voix et nos instruments.
And we really hope to bring forth or just channel God's message through our voices and our instruments.
Mm-hmm.
Pour la gloire de Dieu.
For God's glory.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Joel, have any questions for Benny?
Oh, yeah. I have an immediate question. So first and foremost, just let's talk about songwriting for a second, because I'm always...
Donc, j'ai beaucoup de questions. Parlons de l'écriture d'abord.
Okay, so when it comes to composing songs, what comes first for you, the music or the lyrics?
Donc, quand il s'agit de composer des chansons pour vous, qu'est-ce qui vient d'abord? Est-ce que c'est la musique qui vient d'abord ou les paroles qui viennent d'abord?
Alors, c'est c'est spontané. Et du coup, on décide pas forcément toujours. Parfois, c'est l'un ou l'autre.
Ça dépend.
So it's very spontaneous. We don't really decide. Sometimes it's one and sometimes it's the other.
I love that.
I think.
How long have you all been writing music, and how long have you all been together overall?
Donc, ça fait combien de temps que vous écrivez? Ah ben, tu voulais rajouter
Non,
quelque chose?
vas-y.
Ok. Ça fait combien de temps que vous écrivez des chansons et surtout aussi que ça fait combien de temps que vous êtes ensemble en fait?
Séparément, moi, j'écris depuis que je dois avoir 8 ans, même un peu avant. Voilà.
Okay, so separately, I've been writing since I've been 8, just maybe even a little earlier.
Moi, j'écris moins, mais je joue du coup au piano depuis mes 4 ans.
They said like I write a bit less, but he plays the piano since he's 4.
Wow. See, y'all almost
Et
came out.
ensemble,
Y'all almost came out doing music from the womb.
Donc il dit que vous êtes quasiment sorti du ventre de vos parents en jouant de la musique.
Du coup, nous nous sommes rencontrés il y a 10 ans et nous avons commencé à écrire ensemble. Le premier chant qu'on a écrit ensemble, c'est Grâce à toi en 2017.
Ouais.
Okay, so we met almost 10 years ago, and the first song that we wrote together though was Grâce à toi, which means like thanks to you, and I was about in 2017.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Voilà.
Go ahead, Tom. Were you about to say something?
Well, you were asking about them writing music together as a couple, so it
Mhm.
kind of leads into the question I was wanting to ask: how does that work with you all writing together as a couple? Who is it more collaborative, or how do you come up with your concepts when it's writing together?
Donc, comment ça fonctionne le fait que vous travaillez en couple? Est-ce que c'est quelque chose de plutôt collaboratif ou comment ça fonctionne? Comment est-ce que vous arrivez au concept auquel vous arrivez en fait?
Alors, c'est comme, tous les couples pour pouvoir, faire, au moins quelque chose, en tout cas fonctionner ensemble, il faut forcément que ça soit collaboratif et
So it's like every couple, for us to arrive to anything, it's necessary for it to be collaborative.
Okay. I like that
Well,
answer.
tu peux
On
continuer.
a,
Hein.
on a chacun une spécialité, on
voilà,
va dire. En général,
un domaine.
j'écris et il compose.
Okay, we both have our specialty, like our domain of like strength. So she says that I tend to write and he tends to compose.
Mhm.
Mais on
Pour
s'entraide quand même. C'est-à-dire que s'il y a une phrase qui est pas bien, il va me dire « Ah là, il faudrait corriger ». Et pareil dans la musique, parce qu'on a déjà tous les deux composé séparément. Mais on a fait le choix de mettre nos forces en commun.
Okay, so but we of course help each other out. So for example, if there's like a lyric that's not like working very well, he'd be like, "Hey," he'd point it out and like give her suggestions and tips. And they've already both composed separately, so of
Mhm.
course she also in reverse also like just helps him when with music also. But they made the choice to put their strength to usage and just work in their specialties a little bit, even though they have both the abilities.
All right, cool. So do you all do a lot of live performances, or do you all mostly do recordings?
Donc, est-ce que vous faites beaucoup de live ou c'est plutôt de l'enregistrement?
Alors un peu des 2, mais là, en fait, ça fait bientôt 3 ans, grâce à Dieu, qu'on est mariés et qu'on on a lancé le projet Béni et à partir du projet Béni, on a plutôt fait plus d'enregistrements que de live.
So, we've been married for 3 years,
Okay.
and thanks to God, we've been able to start this project called Binny, which is blessed.
Mhm.
And since they started that project, they've been doing most of the recording.
Okay, cool. So do you all have like goals as far as where you want to perform live? Or do you plan to perform live at all? And so, like I said, the second part of that question would definitely be: is there like I'm just thinking like, is there a bucket list place that you all would like to sing at, whether it be a cathedral or a concert hall or somewhere in Asia or United States or something?
Donc, en fait, il vous demande, est-ce que vous avez des objectifs pour vos performances en live? Et surtout, en particulier, enfin, la deuxième partie de cette question, c'est est-ce qu'il y a vraiment un endroit où vous aimeriez vraiment, vraiment avoir l'opportunité d'avoir une performance en live, peut-être une cathédrale en particulier ou un hall de concert en particulier, peut-être même en Asie, je sais pas. Voilà.
Nous n'avons pas de limite. On ne se fixe pas ce point, mais on dit au Seigneur, ouvre-nous toutes les opportunités que tu veux et nous te
Ouais,
suivrons.
plutôt.
Yeah, so we don't have any like end point.
Mhm.
We are just open and just tell the Lord to just like show us the opportunities, and wherever the Lord leads, they will go.
Yeah, I love it.
We will go.
I absolutely love it.
Mais bien sûr, si on pouvait, avoir à interpréter, au maximum d'endroits pour que beaucoup de personnes soient touchées, ça serait vraiment génial.
Yes, but of course, if we had the opportunity to interpret it as many places as possible, so that as many people can be touched or impacted by
Right.
the ministry, would be like obviously the ideal.
Right, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna ask one last question, and after that, I'm gonna turn it over.
Donc, j'ai une dernière question.
So, one thing that we've been talking about on the show is how the pandemic affected each of us. And it's been
Une chose dont on a parlé sur l'émission, c'est la façon dont la pandémie nous a tous affectés.
So with music, did you all see any way that it affected you all, or were you all just more so busy working at home on music?
Donc, est-ce que pour vous, vous avez vu un changement ou un impact au niveau de votre musique à cause de la pandémie, ou est-ce que vous êtes juste occupé à travailler à la maison?
Alors non, nous n'avons... Enfin, oui, Ruben travaillait à la maison, moi non. Mais c'est vraiment pendant la pandémie qu'on a initié le projet d'album Un message pour toi qui sort très bientôt.
So Ruben was working at home and I wasn't as much.
Okay, I need to get back to the drink.
But it's really during the pandemic that was
Finally.
strengthened the idea of like their project that is
Okay.
named
No, sorry, I covered it up.
Un message pour toi.
Very good.
A Message for You that is coming up soon.
C'est vrai que pendant la pandémie, c'est là où il y a eu la petite étincelle où voilà, on a.
I need to email.
J'ai pas entendu la fin de la phrase.
Je disais que c'est pendant que justement cette pandémie qu'on a eu la petite étincelle et qu'on a un peu accéléré notre cadence de production ou enfin production entre guillemets, mais production musicale, hein. Et que là, on s'est vraiment mis sur pied pour composer.
Yes, but it's really during the pandemic that they got this little spark that allowed them to just accelerate and just speed up their rate of production and just really just produce more in terms of composition.
Ouais.
Cool.
On avait du coup plus de temps et
We had more time.
Mhm.
d'énergie et de motivation aussi.
More time, more energy, more motivation. So
Yeah.
it kind of was positive.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's because of the pandemic that this show even started. So
Il dit que de son côté, c'est à cause de la pandémie que cette émission a même pu commencer.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely been a great thing. We've been able to use the challenges of the pandemic positively. We've been able to make something positive out of the challenges, for sure.
Il a dit, effectivement, il peut dire que les épreuves de la pandémie ont pu être transformées en quelque chose de positif, en fait.
Tout à fait.
Merci Seigneur.
Mhm.
She said, praise God.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I wonder. Okay, I think Thomas muted himself. I know we're supposed to be hearing a song in just a minute. I think he may be coming back. I just saw him unmute himself. Hey.
Yes, I am being beat up by my laptop here that I'm using. So yeah, this modern technology is not my forte, but we're gonna get through it.
Amen.
Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to a song. If you all could tell us a little bit about it. The song is, and I see the pronunciation here that's written out for me, Grâce à toi. Did I get it right?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yes.
Thumbs up from all of us.
There is hope after all. There is hope. So, could you give us a little bit of background about this particular song and what was the inspiration for this song and the meaning behind this song?
Donc, est-ce que vous pouvez nous donner un peu plus d'informations sur la chanson? Quelle était un peu l'inspiration? Qu'est-ce qui vous a inspiré pour cette chanson? Et quelle est un peu la signification de la chanson?
Oui, alors, grâce à toi, comme on l'a dit tout à l'heure, en 2017, on a composé ce chant. Et,
So, thanks to you, as we said it earlier, we composed the song in 2017.
c'est un morceau qui est parti d'une inspiration spontanée, vraiment, où on n'était pas encore en couple.
So the song started from a really spontaneous inspiration. We weren't even a couple yet.
Enfin, marié, je veux dire. Marié.
Well, married.
Et durant ce morceau, vraiment, je suis parti, je crois que tu me dis si je dis des bêtises, mais j'ai commencé à avoir des accords à la guitare, puisque je joue un petit peu aussi à la guitare.
So for this song, what really happened, he just started having like some chords playing on the guitar because he plays the guitar a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Et du coup, moi, j'ai commencé à voir d'abord la musique et j'ai proposé à Héloïse d'écrire des paroles dessus si elle se sentait aussi capable.
So I first had the tune, and then I propositioned Eloise if she wanted to just write some lyrics for the song, if she felt capable of doing so.
Voilà, et du coup, elle aussi, tout de suite, elle a pu avoir ce déclic. Et en moins de 2 jours, si je me trompe pas, on a pu avoir tout le son, voilà, directement.
So her also, she had the this little spark, and then in less than 2 days, she really felt the inspiration. They were able to have that song.
Nice.
Voilà. Du coup, pour aller plus loin, on s'est dit, bon, bah, pourquoi pas l'enregistrer. L'enregistrer, ça a été quelque chose qui a été peaufiné aussi ensuite en studio. Du coup, harmoniquement parlant.
So yeah, they felt like, why not take it a little bit further and just have it recorded? And obviously the song itself was got matured or just got refined in the studio.
Voilà, et ça donne ce qu'on a aujourd'hui, le morceau grâce à toi.
Providing us with the piece that we have today.
All right, great. So let's take a listen to Renee Ross à toi.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's take a listen here.
L'Éternel est mon berger, je ne manquerai de rien. Dans les moments tristes ou de gaieté, quand mon âme est affligée, mon roi, tu peux lire en moi. Tu es le grand consolateur, oui, toi seul connais mon cœur, bon Père. Ta puissance opère, tu m'entends et tu me comprends, moi ton enfant. Dans les moments difficiles, je n'ai que toi et ça me va. Toi conduis-moi, j'ai besoin de toi. Quand ça ne va pas, je m'appuie sur toi. Guide mes pas, même dans la joie. Quand ça va, je sais que c'est grâce à toi. savons du reste que toute chose concourt au bien de ceux qui aiment Dieu, de ceux qui sont appelés selon son dessein. En effet, si Dieu est avec nous, qui sera contre nous?
Nice.
What a cool
So,
song.
so did I hear the word Sabbath in there, or am I? That's not.
No.
No. Yeah?
No.
I thought I heard it too.
Okay. Well, I thought maybe I was going to say I know a little French, but I guess I. Yeah. Okay. Swing and miss on that one. Okay, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
don't know, but I thought I heard it too. So what? How do you say Sabbath in French?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. How? What is the word for Sabbath in French?
Comment on dit le mot sabbat en français? Bon, sabbat.
Sabbat.
Okay.
Sabbat.
Okay. All right. So do you have? I think I was told that you have a new. Is it a new project or a new song that's coming out? Is it next weekend or so?
Donc, si j'ai bien compris, on m'a dit que vous avez un nouveau projet, une nouvelle chanson, je ne suis pas trop sûr, qui sort la semaine prochaine ou le week-end prochain.
Oui, alors justement, pendant la pandémie, nous avons eu pour projet de sortir un album qui sera composé de 6 sons.
So during the pandemic, we had a project to come out with an album that would be composed of 6 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Il est intitulé Un message pour toi et sera disponible dès ce vendredi.
And it's entitled A Message for You, and it'll be available this Friday.
Oh wow.
Il comprend des chants composés ensemble, mais également séparément. Et on a fait un mix pour le Seigneur.
It's put together of songs that they've composed together, but also separately, and it's all mixing there for God's glory, or for the Lord.
Ce sont des chants... Il y a des chants récents, comme des chants un peu plus anciens, mais ce sont des chants qu'on apprécie et qu'on espère qu'ils toucheront les cœurs de ceux qui les entendront. On vous en chantera un extrait tout à l'heure, si Dieu veut.
So the album is composed of songs a bit. Some of them are a few a bit older. Some of them are much more recent, but they're all songs that they love very much, and all songs that they hope will touch the hearts of those that are listening. And hopefully, in a few, they'll sing us a little excerpt, by God's willing, by God's grace.
Great. So, when of course, you're doing your album, you're doing your writing of your album, and is there a certain message that you want to get across to your audience for the music that you all are composing and that you are recording?
Donc, quand vous écrivez votre album, est-ce qu'il y avait un message spécifique, particulier que vous vouliez transmettre à vos auditeurs à travers cet album?
En fait, le message principal, c'est que, quelles que soient les périodes de notre vie, les zones blanches ou les zones un peu moins éclairées où on est dans l'ombre, Dieu est là.
So one of the message is that whatever the period of our life, maybe like the darker or brighter periods of our lives,
Voilà, Dieu nous accompagne, il nous soutient quand même, quelles que soient nos positions ou les moments où on est fatigué, faible, il est quand même là.
is that God accompanies us no matter circumstances, whether we're strong or we're weak. God is with us no matter what.
That's beautiful.
Oui, et alors, il y a des chants qui... Je suis l'auteur principal et j'écris vraiment en fonction de comment je me sens en ce moment. Donc, il peut y avoir des chants plus gais, des chants qui apportent le réconfort parce que les personnes en ont besoin. Donc, on espère que vraiment chaque chant pourra aller à la personne qui a besoin d'entendre ces paroles à ce moment-là.
Mhm.
Yeah, so some of the songs that she writes are really, really depending on what she's going through and the mood of the moment. So some are happier or have more pep, I would say. Some other are very much more oriented so as to be comforting. And so what her hope is that each song will find its target audience, that the people that are in need of hearing those songs in the moment will just be connected to those songs and just get the individual message of the song for their particular life, for their particular circumstances.
All right, so I want to comment on the actual video that we saw.
Je vais faire un commentaire sur la vidéo qu'on vient de voir.
So as I was watching it, I saw quite a few locations, and first of all, it made me want to visit those locations. So tell us about.
J'ai vu un nombre d'endroits différents, ça m'a donné déjà envie de visiter en plus.
Right. So tell us a little bit about the locations that you filmed from and how the video.
Guadeloupe.
When you want.
Donc, parlez-nous un peu de quelques-uns de ces endroits sur lesquels vous avez filmé. And so they were saying that it was Guadeloupe, the beautiful island, and they said you can visit anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Oui, alors,
I second that.
différents endroits, toujours en Guadeloupe, hein, près d'îles, de plages, pardon, de rivières, mais c'est sur notre île d'origine.
Oui.
Voilà.
Yeah, it's from the island from which they're native. It's the island of Guadeloupe, and some of them were beaches, rivers, a lot of diverse locations.
Yeah. Amazing. Wow. So what was the inspiration?
French West Indies. This is the French West Indies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the French West Indies, like it's in the Caribbean.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a little off the script, and this just kind of popped in my head. It's actually a question for Marie. I know, and Marie, thank you, because she was the one who brought the group to our attention, and also to keep us abreast of what you were doing there in France. So Marie, I know you deal with a lot of singers and different groups, but what is it about this couple that stands out for you that allows you to want to support their ministry and also make sure that they are recognized, or at least have the opportunity to have exposure beyond their current locations?
Well, now they are living in France.
Mm-hmm.
They were in the Caribbean before.
Okay.
But now they live in France, and my duty is to promote them.
Nice. Okay.
You're doing a great job with doing that. You are promoting
to let them know the music, how the minister through the music, and they're doing well, quite well.
Merci.
That's good, and that's a great thing, because even in your duties as the promoter for them, I do know that you also want to have individuals that you believe in, that you have a connection with, that you know that their heart is pure in what they're doing, and also their commitment to the ministry, and of course, more importantly, to the Lord in what they're doing. So I think that's a very great thing that you're taking them to that place that you want to work with them and promote the ministry that God has placed in their life. Great.
And it's that second time on AMN Live, because they were our guests on February. And as they have the new release, so I wanted them back to speak about the new project.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, Joe, you want to take it away?
Oh, you know what? So the next song, we have another song coming up. How about that? It's called. I'm gonna see if I pronounce this right. So I'm gonna just take a guess, and I'm gonna. Okay. No, in all seriousness, My Deliverance. And
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Like
My Délivrance.
That's what we're about to listen to. So let's take it away.
All right, here we are.
Yeah.
Dieu est ma délivrance. Je serai plein de confiance et je ne craindrai rien. Quel bonheur quand la paix m'envahit. Quelle grâce, Jésus est mon ami. À ses côtés je peux marcher en sécurité. Il est mon protecteur et mon berger. Je regarde la nature, j'admire sa création. Il conduit mais pas toujours dans la bonne direction. J'aime célébrer sa présence du soir au matin. Je veux chanter ma délivrance. Son amour il me partage et en son absence je ferai naufrage.
Quel bonheur d'avoir un Dieu fidèle. Quelle grâce. Bientôt nous serons ensemble au ciel. Il m'a appris la charité et l'humilité. Par sa main chaque jour je suis béni. Il a entendu mes soupirs et m'a consolé. Je ne vis plus que pour le jour où nous serons unis. J'aime célébrer sa présence du soir au matin. Je veux chanter ma délivrance. Son amour il me partage et en son absence je ferai naufrage.
Car l'Éternel est ma force et le sujet de mes louanges. C'est lui qui m'a sauvé.
All right. That's now Joe has me looking at the scenery and the mountains and the water, which I don't really mess with, but yeah, that's
Man, see, I want to travel now. I mean,
right.
You should.
Right.
Oh man, I miss like islands and things.
I'll give you a tour and I'll do the translation for you.
Right, you're just teasing me with all this scenery. Just teasing.
So as far as the instrumentation, I guess the orchestral type of production on that, was that a concept that do you work with a producer that has added that, or did you go to the table with that idea or that concept in mind, or how did it come about on this particular song?
Donc au niveau de l'orchestration et la composition de cette chanson, est-ce que vous avez déjà une idée ou est-ce que vous avez travaillé avec un producteur pour arriver à ce son en particulier ou c'est quoi le processus un peu?
Non, en fait, non, on n'a pas travaillé avec de producteurs pour l'arrangement musical.
We didn't work with any producer for the arrangement.
On a tout fait ici.
We did everything here.
Oh wow.
Il a
Very cool.
He said he did everything.
Elle
I'm
m'a
sure,
inspiré.
I'm
Moi,
sure
je chante et
he had
lui,
your support, so I guess that was a good thing as well to have you there
Il
supporting
avait
you.
ton encouragement et ton support, donc je pense que c'était aussi une bonne chose quand même.
Oui,
oui.
exact.
Moi, du coup, je disais, moi, je chante et lui, il fait tous les instruments à la fois grâce à son,
Piano.
j'allais dire synthétiseur, mais piano.
Oui.
Enfin,
Yeah, so
donc
she
il y avait
said
le
like
numérique.
what she does mostly is just sing, and he does all the instruments and instrumentation right here on his synth/keyboard.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
Oui, du coup, ouais, effectivement, il y a eu pas mal de. En fait, à la base, ce morceau, c'est vraiment. On voulait que ça soit un souffle de Dieu et du coup, qu'il soit le plus léger possible.
Yeah, so originally this song, basically the idea they want to feel like the breath of God, so be as light as possible.
Mhm.
Donc, le plus doux et que. Voilà, qu'on soit transporté pas par le maximum d'accords ou de rythme, mais quelque chose de très simple.
Yeah, so they wanted a song that allows the listener to feel transported and moved, not by the multiplicity and maximization of like chords and rhythms, but by just the simplicity.
Ça se voit également dans les clips qui, contrairement au premier, est dans un seul endroit. Enfin, c'est plus paisible et on remercie l'équipe de NCS 97 Productions qui nous a fait les 2 clips comme on les a demandés.
So she said like that idea could also be seen even in like the editing of the clip of like the video. It's all filmed in one location.
Wow.
It's a lot more simpler, and they wanted to shout out
NCS 97 Productions.
NCS 971 Productions that helped them do both clips
Okay.
just the way they wanted to.
Yeah, I think I saw uses of a drone up in there somewhere.
Yeah, il a dit qu'il a l'impression qu'il a vu un drone ou quelque chose là-bas, donc
Oui.
yes.
Effectivement, après, c'est une équipe avec qui on fonctionne déjà.
So he said that it's a team that they already work with, they already used to collab with.
Mhm.
Et du coup, ils viennent avec leur matériel. Enfin, bon, voilà, c'est
So
une
they
équipe
come
de.
with all their material, they're professionals, etc., etc.
All right, cool. So I got almost a music nerd question. So I noticed that in both of the songs that we've heard so far, they were mostly in one key, and then there were key changes. You enjoy like just playing in every key, or is there a certain musical effect that you want to have by changing the key to both of those songs, like towards the end?
D'accord, il a dit une question du coup un peu plus
Technique, mais.
technique pour son petit côté musicien à lui. Donc il a remarqué que dans les 2 chansons, il y a eu un changement
De ton.
Voilà, on dit pas de clé, non, de ton.
Ouais, de ton.
Et du coup, il voulait savoir si est-ce que c'est quelque chose que vous aimez faire et quel est l'effet désiré en fait, recherché.
J'avoue que c'est pas quelque chose auquel j'avais pensé, mais c'est tellement naturel que, en fait, pour moi, ça amène à quelque chose de logique, de changer de ton à un certain endroit.
Yeah, so he said like it's not even something that he had really even thought about. But for him, it just really feels very natural, and
Okay.
he feels like it brings in a certain direction. It brings somewhere like it feels like a logical like conclusion or a logical progression.
Mais
En fait,
c'est
juste
vrai.
avant, je veux dire, d'ailleurs, dans la plupart de
Qu'est-ce que
nos,
j'allais dire?
de nos sons, alors, on a à peu près des changements de ton quasiment tout le temps.
He said like now that he's thinking about it, in almost all their songs they have almost changing of keys like almost all the time.
Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. I love it.
And
Sounds great.
Yeah, ça a l'air excellent tout ça.
So with the new projects that you have coming up, and also of your previous recordings, where do you see your ministry going, or where would you like to see your ministry to go? The ministry
Elle
of
dit
the
donc avec ce que vous avez fait et ce qui arrive, nouveaux projets, dans quelle direction est-ce que vous voyez votre ministère se développer, ou où est-ce que vous voudriez, dans quelle direction voudriez-vous que votre ministère aille?
C'est une très bonne question.
It's a really good question.
Well, you know what? I did promise you that we weren't going to have any real deep or taboo type of thought. I guess I kind of reneged on that a little bit, right?
J'avais promis de pas donner une question trop compliquée ou un peu trop tabou, mais c'est vrai que du coup, j'ai peut-être, je suis retourné un peu sur la parole avec cette question-là.
Non, mais c'est pas une question compliquée.
No,
mais-
it's not a complicated question, but
C'est vrai, alors que nous, notre projet, c'est quand même de dépasser les frontières. Certaines personnes sont appelées physiquement à aller parler des pays en pays. Nous, on s'est dit qu'avec la musique, même en restant en un seul endroit, on peut toucher des gens partout dans le monde. Enfin,
yeah, so our goal and purpose is really to cross borders. Some people are called to move across borders physically, but that we believe that through our music we can
Yeah.
just go even beyond our present physical location and touch people around the world.
après, si on nous appelle à aller faire nos chants en live dans différents pays, pourquoi pas, nous sommes ouverts. Mais pour l'instant, ça nous permet, tout en restant chez nous, de faire voyager les paroles du Seigneur.
So if we're called to go and perform live elsewhere than where we are currently located, something that we're open to. But as of now, this modus operandi, I guess, allows them to just share the words of God without themselves having to move, and I think it works fine for them.
Yeah.
Ce que je voulais dire, en fait, c'est que le ministère qu'on a à accomplir,
So what I really wanted to say is that the mission we have to accomplish,
en fait, il doit pas s'arrêter qu'à des morceaux. Du coup, nous, on fait de la musique, évidemment, mais ça va bien au-delà.
so it mustn't end just with like musical pieces and composition. It must go like well beyond that.
Vous voyez que toutes les personnes qui ont quelque chose, même si c'est un soutien financier ou autre, n'importe quoi, en fait, ce ministère, il doit se répandre, à vraiment au maximum de personnes.
Yes. Tu peux répéter, Vincent? Désolé, je...
En fait, je disais que ce ministère ne doit pas s'arrêter à la musique, mais doit vraiment s'estomper un peu dans tous les domaines, quoi, dans tous les rayons.
Okay, so he said that this
Ouais.
ministry and this initiative is not meant to just end with just the musical domain, but it's meant to spread just across domains, across dimensions.
Nice.
Love it.
Well, we do have one more song that they're going to do live for us. So
Yeah.
we're definitely looking forward to that. So, America, if you can help us with an introduction, or if they want to kind of give us an introduction into that live performance, we would love to hear that.
Yes, no problem. So the song is called Au fil des saisons, which in English translates to Through the Seasons. Et donc là, ils vont chanter une chanson pour nous en live qui s'appelle Au fil des saisons. Voilà.
Du coup, juste pour l'introduire, en fait, ce morceau
So just to introduce the song,
parle de, comme je l'ai dit tout à l'heure, de toutes les facettes de la vie. Il y a 4 saisons en général et... Vas-y, pardon.
so this song is meant to addresses all the aspects of life. And in the similar way that there are 4 seasons.
Et du coup, voilà, en fait, notre soutien est présent malgré tout ce qu'on peut passer dans notre vie, de bien comme pas bien. Et le but, c'est que on soit libéré de toutes nos charges.
So he said that the one that sustains us is present in our lives through and throughout, at every moment. And so the aim is that we feel freed through him from all our loads.
Yes.
Comme il l'a dit, il y a 4 saisons, mais nous ferons un extrait pour ce soir. Donc, vous entendrez 2 saisons et nous vous invitons à écouter les 8 pour avoir les sons en entier.
He says, so as we say, like through the song, we address like 4 seasons. We're just gonna have a little excerpt tonight. So we'll just have 2 seasons.
Okay.
Work. And
Just
if you want to
2
have the
seasons.
full, all 4 seasons, you'll just have to just listen on the 8th when the project and everything comes out officially.
Sounds good.
Quand il fait froid, le vent se déploie. Je ne sais pas si je fais les bons choix. Le désarroi tente de s'emparer de moi. La pluie et le vent sont beaucoup trop forts. Je ne veux plus faire aucun effort. En moi l'espoir semble mort. Je suis fatiguée d'essayer lassée de lutter contre tout, contre la vie elle-même, on dirait. Petit à petit, je réapprends à te prier. Papa, aide-moi, relève-moi, oui, soigne mes plaies. C'est toi qui me soutiens. Sans toi, je ne suis rien. Au fil des saisons, Seigneur, tu restes bon. Je ne suis qu'un outil entre les mains de l'artiste. Et si jamais je faiblis, je suis plus que vainqueur, car ma force est Christ. C'est en lui qu'est ma force. Et quand les choses se cassent, il me dit je suis là. Écoute ma voix, ne crains pas. Il redit je suis là. Écoute ma voix, ne crains pas. Oh oui, je suis là. Écoute ma voix, ne crains pas. Aie confiance, je suis là. Écoute ma voix, ne crains pas. Ne crains pas.
Voilà, voilà.
Oh
Ton micro est coupé.
Oh, you guys'
can
mics are
hear.
cut. You guys are muted still.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
both of you guys. Joel too.
Yeah, there was some comments that you put up.
Okay, there we go. I
doing
said
this.
I was looking for the key change.
Yeah,
I saw some comments in French.
yeah. I saw the heart. So is okay. Let's start with this one. So
Magnifique.
okay, so this one.
Yes, wonderful.
Just,
And another one.
This one, yes.
So sweet.
Yeah, you have to
Yes.
pronounce that one for me.
Sweetness, such suaveness.
Yes.
Thank
Thanks, Jenny.
you. So this one, I know that one.
Amen.
Yeah, I know that one. But yeah, so it's really good to have supporters that's there for you, and it's great. Yeah, the music very soothing.
Yes.
The messages is pretty powerful. Okay, we have one more. Y'all have to help us out with this one.
Oh, she said she probably should have written the comments in English.
So we have you covered. We have you covered. Thank you for joining in and for your comments. We appreciate that. So thank you so much for that.
Joël a dit qu'il attendait les changements de ton, mais il y en a un, ce sera le 8.
She said there is a change of keys, but it's on the 8th. You got to listen in on the 8th.
Right, to get the other two.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Here we go.
We definitely need to get this album.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So let's discuss that. How and where can we go for your album? Is it? I know we have information for you for your Facebook and Instagram, but is there a location or is there any platforms where it can be downloaded, where you can get this music on the 8th?
Donc je sais qu'on a vos références Instagram, votre hâte, mais est-ce qu'il y a d'autres endroits, d'autres plateformes où on peut avoir accès à votre projet qui sort le 8? On peut le télécharger peut-être même?
Alors, il sera téléchargeable sur Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, toutes les plateformes de téléchargement légales. Et notre YouTube, nous en avons une chaîne YouTube sur laquelle, on peut retrouver les 2 chants que nous avons écoutés ce soir.
She said, yes, you can find their album on basically any streaming platform. So Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, as some examples. But they said they also have like a YouTube channel where you can hear both of the songs that they played tonight.
Yes, oui. Et la chaîne YouTube, c'est Benny.
And the YouTube channel is just Benny. B-E-N-E-S?
Oui, avec un accent. Accent aigu.
B-E with an accent, N-I-S.
Yes.
Which means blessed, yeah.
And what we will also try to do, I'm not sure if you have any, I guess, promotional printed material that we can post within our group so that we can make sure that individuals can see that and know where to go, because we do want to make sure that from the AMNI family that we are doing what we can to promote your ministry and to try to make Marie's job a little bit easier, on the promotion side. We want to keep you all in the forefront if we can.
Oui, donc il demandait si jamais vous avez un matériel peut-être en format impression pour que eux ils puissent partager l'information au sein de la famille AMNI pour que eux ils fassent de leur mieux pour que les gens puissent avoir accès à cette information et savoir où est-ce qu'ils peuvent avoir accès à votre projet pour qu'ils puissent vous soutenir de la façon de la meilleure qu'ils peuvent.
On transmettra à Marie-Christine.
Okay.
On pourra remettre, transférer.
Okay, they'll send it through Marie-Christine and then yeah, you guys will get it from her.
Yeah. Perfect. And I will.
Good. Well, Joel, I guess we can kind of see if we have any closing remarks or winding down with our guests today. Do you have any final remarks that you'd like to share with our guests and our audience on tonight?
Donc il demande vite fait s'il a des remarques à faire pour terminer.
Right. I'll say something to them. Just keep doing what you're doing, and we'll looking forward to the release, looking forward to hearing more.
Donc il vous dit de vous encourage que vous continuez à faire ce que vous êtes en train de faire et il a vraiment hâte d'en entendre plus.
Merci vraiment.
Thank you very much.
Merci.
Nous avons hâte, nous également, de vous faire découvrir
les autres morceaux.
Voilà.
Yeah, so they're themselves very excited to have you guys discover the rest of the pieces and the songs they have.
Absolutely.
Marie, any final remarks or closing remarks from you in regards to?
I was very glad to hear them in live.
Mm-hmm.
It was our first live.
Yes.
French Artist Live, and it was nice to discover through the clips all those landscape.
Yes,
of my country.
Yeah. All right, now you got to just go there. Now Now you have to go visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some more stamps on that passport.
Yep, you guys got
Yes.
to.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Benny, is there any final words or any closing remarks that you'd like to share with our audience and with us on tonight?
Est-ce que vous avez des mots pour clôturer et que vous voudrez partager avec notre audience ce soir?
Béni, c'est une communauté, c'est pas qu'un groupe. Et vraiment, le projet qu'on a préparé en tout cas, c'est un projet qui a été fait avec d'abord beaucoup d'amour. Et on voulait dire que le but, c'est vraiment d'évangéliser. Du coup, on est fiers vraiment avant tout d'avoir fait ce projet et on espère qu'il plaira et qu'il touchera des cœurs.
He's saying that Blessed, so their group is, well, not just a group, not just a musical endeavor, but it is a community. And it's something that's produced with a lot of love, with the help and participation of a lot of other people. And the aim and really the main purpose is evangelization. And really they have this desire in their heart. And so they're just like looking forward to just sharing more of that. Yeah.
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 Very cool.
It's always good to have individuals that are the focus is on evangelizing and leading others to Christ, because at the end of the day, I think that is what we all should be our focus, no matter where we are and who we are, but we want to make sure that our focus is to lead others to Christ.
Right.
Ouais. Je dis, c'est vraiment très bien qu'il y ait des groupes comme vous, des gens comme vous, où ce qui est important, le focus, là, sur quoi est se concentrer, c'est d'emmener d'autres à Christ. Voilà. Yeah, go ahead.
Oui. Mais c'est vrai que c'est l'objectif, c'est le target, comme on dirait, et vraiment, franchement, c'est un objectif, c'est un objectif qu'il faut vraiment qu'on atteigne.
Yes, he says it's truly one of their most important objectives or aim, and this is an aim and a target they really, really hope to attain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we are happy that you all decided to come on and share your ministry with us tonight.
Absolutely. That's right.
I don't know what is more exciting, hearing you live or listening to recording, but it is.
On est vraiment content que vous ayez eu l'opportunité de venir partager votre ministère avec nous. On ne sait pas même ce qui est plus intéressant, plus désirable que vous ait entendu en live ou avoir entendu les musiques qui étaient déjà enregistrées.
Bah, c'est un réel plaisir vraiment d'avoir partagé ça.
Oui.
It's a real pleasure to have been able to share.
Vraiment, vraiment, ça nous fait plaisir. Merci en tout cas pour l'invitation aussi.
I said the pleasure in theirs, and really thank you for the invitation.
Cool. It's our pleasure that you came to be a part of us, and we're looking forward to seeing great things that God is going to do for your ministry in the future.
Ouais, c'est notre plaisir que vous ayez pu faire partie un peu de ceci, et vraiment on a hâte de voir ce que Dieu va faire à travers vous dans le futur.
Glory to the Lord.
Yes.
Yes.
Gloire à Dieu.
And we're going to be looking out for that promotional information so that we can make sure that we can let the AMNI community know about your project.
Yes, sure.
All right. All right. Well, I know it's early there for you guys. Again, thank you, Americ. Thank you so much.
No problem.
For being with us tonight, man. You really made this so much easier.
Praise God.
Yeah, you're hired, bro. You're hired.
Yes. So again, thank you all. Get some rest. We look forward to seeing you all in other projects and other areas that we are working with the AMN family. So again, thank you all. Get some sleep over there.
Yes.
Right.
Oh yes.
Yes. So we're gonna do a little transition now with one of the other projects that we're working with Mr. Rupert Salmon and the Rays of Light television. So we're going to bring him on so that he can share with us a little bit for the remainder of the show. Mr. Rupert Salmon, how are you, sir?
Hey, how you guys doing today?
Good.
Hello.
Well. So we are so excited about what God has done for the Adventist Musician Network International. Of course, um, of course had our former CEO Sarah Sultan that has paved this way for us, and we're just so happy that we are able to continue to work with this relationship with Rays of Life. So, Brother Rupert, if you don't mind, could you just share with us a little bit about what's happening with this partnership and what's happening on tomorrow?
Well, God has been blessing, as you say, in Sarah's name. We just want to praise the Lord for everything that we have worked on for the last year and a half, trying to bring together a live 24-hour TV station featuring Adventist music from the four corners of the world. We are going to be garnering content through the Adventist Musicians Network, content from everywhere, wherever Adventists are that have music, individuals, musicians, singers, choirs, praise team, whatever it is. We're going to be playing music 24 hours a day. And again, a blessing to the work Sarah and I have been working on with this. Everything has come to fruition. And tomorrow we are kicking this all off with a 6-hour live telethon. We're going to be bringing in singers from around the country and interviewing, talking about their projects, what they're doing, what's in their future, but also just giving everyone a taste of what the future is going to look like for the Adventist Inspirational Music Channel. And tomorrow we'll have Josiah Huff, Tracy Satterwhite, Sybil Craig, Laura Williams, Beverly Burton, Steve Normandy, and I think, Thomas, you have a few other names that I might be missing as well. But like I said, this is just going to be an appetite whetter, just to get everybody a little taste of what this is going to look like in the future.
Yes. The couple of Jimmy O. Anderson himself and his wife will also be with us on tomorrow. So of course they do this really amazing ministry with the duet piano with husband and wife. So they will
Great.
also be with us on tomorrow. So yeah, it's gonna be the fellas are gonna hang out tomorrow. Rupert, Joel, and myself, and we're going to have a good time in this lunch program. We
Amen.
are looking for God to move in a mighty way in this ministry and collaboration with Rays of Light television station. So we really are excited about that. Joel, go ahead, take it away. What do you have for us? You're muted. I think
You're muted.
Yes.
Listen to me. I've been talking the whole time like with
Hurry out.
nothing at all.
Not a word.
Yo, so let's talk about what time, and as far as for Eastern, Central, Pacific, and all this.
Cool. So tomorrow we'll do East Coast time. We're looking at transition from 4 p.m. till 10 p.m. East Coast, which is 1 to 7 West Coast time. So if you're in between, just do the math, figure it out. But yeah, that's what time we're going to be starting. We're going to be running, like I said, for 6 hours straight. I'm excited about this. Like I said, it will give us an opportunity to see and to taste some of the things that we'll be doing. We're going to be looking at a variety of different things once we get this channel going live. We'll have some inspirational thoughts. We'll have little prayer segments and, other little fillers that we will put in between that music. We will do programming similar to this, where we'll do some interviews, we'll do some live concerts, some pay-per-view things. So the sky's the limit, like I said, to to have 24 hours of content that we could just use to our heart's desire and to praise God with. Like I said, I think the sky's the limit as to what we can do with that. So if you're available, join us tomorrow. And I guess I'm kind of omitting a major piece of this as well, is we're also doing a fundraiser tied to this, where we are trying to get 500 sponsors. And what we're hoping for is $80 a year, or if you want to take the smaller route, you can then do $10 a month. And either way, it will give you access to a lot of background material. We actually have another site that will be full of health education content. You will have access as a subscribing member to all that material you would have access to. So come on out, join us, celebrate the music with us. And again, let's just get this thing really going off so that we can open up the floodgates and just really be a blessing to enlighten people's hearts.
Right.
So I'm going to add here the location that individuals can submit their material for any Adventist artists that's out there. This is a Dropbox address where individuals can submit their material. As we mentioned before, we do want to make sure that the material that's submitted has gone through the copyright channels, because we want to get the music out. So we don't want to have anything that may block anyone's music from going out. So if you have recorded someone else's music, make sure that you have proper permission to use your particular arrangement or recording, because we want to make sure that you are, as the artist, is being recognized and is getting out there. So we do have some things that we have in place to make sure that everyone is protected, because what we do, we want to make sure that because of who we are representing, that we do it well and that we do it in the right way. We don't want to just put something out and say we did it because there was an opportunity and the ability to do it. So this is what we did. We want to make sure that everything is done well and that it represents a spirit of excellence. This is a very exciting venture. For the first time that Sarah mentioned it to us, or as the Adventist team, I think there was an air of excitement and anticipation. So here we are. We're on the eve of it. So we're thankful that we're here. We're thankful that we're able to see this come to pass. And again, Ruben, I think I mentioned to you before, but I do want to mention again from the executive team how we are grateful for your willingness to continue to work with us on this project that you started with Sarah. So we're grateful. We're excited about what God has in store for both Rays of Life TV and the Adventist Musician Network International. So we are here to work. We're here to put our best forward, and hopefully, when all is said and done, prayerfully, that God receives the glory for what we're doing.
Right. Exactly.
Absolutely. I just want to also reiterate the website is for the new channel is AIM, which is Adventist. I shouldn't say, excuse me. Yeah. AIM TV, Adventist Inspirational television. So you can go to aimtv.live. If you want more information, you want to join to become a member, there you go. Thank you very much. Yeah, just go to that site and you'll be able to find all the relevant information that you will need. And if you have any questions, you can always email us to answer whatever questions or resources that you might need.
Right. And we do want to emphasize, when you go to the website, again, we want to support this ministry, so there's information there on how to subscribe.
Amen. Subscribe. So, keyword.
Right. Yes. Right.
Yeah, that's a good word.
Right. Become a member.
That's a real good word.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right. Become a member. Tell your friends, family, loved ones. Tell everyone about what is happening, because again, this is a great movement. I don't think we can say it enough how exciting this is of a venture for us.
Right. And I was gonna say, speaking of movement and just all that, let's discuss just so people know and understand. Let's discuss the importance of having Adventist content in the platform that we're giving it with video and stations.
Absolutely. This has been, how do I say this? For years, it has been a thought in the back of my head is like, we need to have some sort of a Adventist MTV, where, we have enough talent within this church worldwide that we could play, just song after song after song, day after day, with all the talent that we have, and to be able to do that. And I've just been curious why we've never had something that's just dedicated strictly to that. And for whatever reason, God has, it's the thought has been there, and now it's here. It's about to happen, and just to be able to help. Part of my philosophy as with this TV station is to help the people that are in the church, in the pews, that are singing and performing, doing their thing at their local church, have a talent that a lot of other people would like to be able to share in, but that opportunity just isn't there if you're not a big name and you don't have that wherewithal. People just don't know who you're there. I'm listening to that young couple we were just watching earlier, and I'm like, that's what I'm talking about right there. Giving them a platform that they can come on and showcase what God has blessed them with. That has not been available.
Right. And that's the thing that I think is really one of the things that I think is very unique and about this particular channel is that we want to include the international Adventist artists, the audience for
Absolutely.
We're not trying to just highlight maybe individuals that we know of, that we are accustomed to seeing in our regions that we are in, but we want to go across oceans, expand beyond our local borders. We want to include everyone in this because one of the things that I always hear growing up in the church is when we get to heaven, there won't be a heaven for the Americans. There won't be a heaven for the Indians. We're all going to, the sons, the hymn goes, we all get to heaven. Not, so
Amen.
We want to have a small taste of that before we get to heaven. We want to do that here and want to have everyone to join in with their music, with their voices, so that the world will know that we have a message and we want to share that with the world.
I just want to share something because, people might say, oh, this is just music, but music helps to draw people to God. And last week I was telling a friend of mine from the local church about that, what we were planning and what we were working on. And he's like, I have a story for you. You need to share the story. So I think this was like mid-90s, Whitley Phipps did a concert at a local church here in Spokane. And my friend, his brother, both of them grew up Adventist, left the church. He had just recently come back, and his brother was visiting, and he said, hey, you want to go to this concert with me? And he was, just sort of hemming and hawing, but he eventually said, yeah, I'll go. He went to the concert, and after the concert, everything was over. He was walking out, and he mumbled, I need to do this. And, he kept walking. His brother looked at him. He's like, what are you talking about? And he didn't say anything. They walked some more, and he said, you know what? It's time. This concert just made me realize I need to get rebaptized and come back to church. And, so it's amazing. We don't understand what the melody of music can do to our hearts to draw people in. So this is just another tool, just as important as the evangelist or the pastor, the medical missionary, whatever it is. Music is just another tool that's going to help to draw people back to Christ.
Right. Absolutely. So kind of what you alluded to, Rupert, as we discussed. Of course, the main, I won't say main attraction of the drawing card, but it is a music channel, inspirational music
Right.
channel for Adventist artists. But we do want to be intentional also, as we discussed, to include other areas of ministry as well, because we want to
Absolutely.
make sure that those things go hand in hand. Even with
Absolutely.
the network, Adventist Musician Network, that is the core of the organization. However, it is very intentional, and we try to make sure that we include and we're hand in hand with other ministries as well, particularly when it comes to the laymen and the pastors within the faith, because we don't want to seem as if we're just trying to isolate ourselves or not include a certain group. We want to make sure that we are representative of the body of Christ, the full body. So we do
Absolutely.
need to have other areas that's included. So, as you mentioned, the program won't just strictly be all music. We want to have this to be an actual viable ministry that will touch
Right.
various demographics of individuals as well. So we don't want to just have one thing, because you don't want it to be mundane. We want
Exactly.
to
It's got to be interesting.
right, right, and you want people to be able to tune in and say, okay, that may not have been for me, but it was for, let's say, my child, or that's maybe for my parents. We want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity to be a part of that. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's a massive undertaking, but it's
Right.
also exciting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It's also
Yep.
exciting at the same
Absolutely.
time. Right. So, Marie, of course, we know that you are the go-to representative and the person for France.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've already had conversations about making sure that we have artists from France that's represented. Oh, also outside of France, other areas where
Sure. Sure.
she be able
Yes.
to.
All the
Uh,
French spoken countries. Yes.
right,
Yes. Yes.
right, and of course
Yes.
we
Yeah.
have a maestro here that knows everybody everywhere. So we do have we do have to we do have the ability to make sure that we include as many
Yeah.
people who want to be a part, and that's another thing that we want to convey. We want anyone that has material. We want you to
Yeah.
know that you are
Yeah.
welcome to submit your material. So
Oh yeah.
don't think that you're not on a certain level, maybe of other Adventist artists that are in the industry that you heard of. We're all want to be a support as well, and also be a conduit where we can help
Yes.
others grow in their ministry through this
Yes.
as well. So we do thank you again with Rupert and the Rays of Life Television. We thank you for this opportunity. Uh,
Yeah.
Again, this is something that this is just a mantle, one of the mantles that was left by Sarah for us to continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
So we have decided as a team that we are going to do our best to keep the ministry where to the level that you brought it to, and even the level that you wanted to move it to. We want to do our very best to make sure that we are moving in that vein. So again, thank
Yeah.
you so much for that.
Yeah.
And once again, let's put up the website for the channel for aimtv.live. Again, tell everyone that you can about the channel, about the website. Send the link to your friends. Tell them when they go to the website to make sure they subscribe once they get there. And also, we want to again announce the launch or the kickoff program on tomorrow. Is be from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So your respective time zone, as Luke has already said, do the math for
Good
that.
man.
Yeah, right,
Exactly.
right. For our, excuse me, for our American and of course our international audience as well. So again, we look forward to seeing you tomorrow. So again, it'll be uh, the brothers hanging out tomorrow, and hopefully we can
Oh yeah.
do the best that we can to make sure that we are moving in the path that God would have us to move in.
Cool.
Rupert, thank you again for dropping in and sharing with us the exciting news. Any closing words from you or remarks from you, Rupert?
Nah, again, I just want to invite everybody to come out tomorrow. Tell a friend, tell your neighbors, tell your family. Like I said, just spread the word that this is coming, and be a supporter, be a contributor. Just be. Come on out and just help. So yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you for coming. Joel, you want to take us out, man?
Well, may God bless you all. We'll see you tomorrow, and then we'll see you
Yes.
then we'll see
Tomorrow.
you next week. Before we have a lot to look forward to, so let's keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for joining us tonight. And until the next time, everyone be blessed.
That's right.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
The Adventist Musician Network is an authorized licensee of the name Adventist and is recognized by the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists as an independent Christian organization within the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Adventist Musician Network is not affiliated with or financially supported by the General Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. All views expressed, content, and opinions with all services offered reflect those of the Adventist Musician Network and not the Seventh-day Adventist Church.